Alright, welcome to episode 28 of Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. I was doing some work on this guy. Bet what you want. So, you get a maximum wager of 600 against this guy. And I do have it saved, scum, so if it doesn't go our way, we can just reload it until we hopefully win without losing any credits. We're taking calculated risks on this. Thank you. Four and 4, 10 and 14, 19 plus 1. That's annoying. It's a big enough bust though. So now we just need one of the next two hands. This is where we could really witness some terrible Pazak luck. Like that. We get 18 and the computer gives 9 and 15 is not where we want to be. Terrible Pazak luck. Alright, we'll just save scum. I'd feel less guilty about doing this if the game did give you such an inherent disadvantage in this game. You shouldn't have to go first every single game. Excuse me. Woo, wow. Yeah, we could be at this for a while. It needs to stop doling out. Like, when it gives me 20, it should only give me 20. I don't feel good about this. We're behind. Let's have a game. The real game, maybe? Real. Ah! I bust by more than I can make up. That's so unlucky. The real difficulty might be the RNG. We're at 15, 21. we're down a set. At least this one might be... Oh, not so quick. Yeah, the problem is the AI doesn't end up needing to deal with busting nearly as often as the player. It's just... I go on and on about it, but it is true. It's very unfair. Computer's used its last trump card. Both at 12, he's at 18. And now I just have to get... Oh, I forgot to stand. Another thing that would have been good program consideration is that if the computer stands and you beat their total, it should automatically stand your hand. Because you have what's necessary to win, you don't need to keep going. I think it'll make me feel a little bit better to think that I would have got unlucky on the final run out anyway. Computer has too many ways to get to 20. The big problem, though, is that because you go first, you have to burn your cards before the computer does, and it's just... it's bad. You have to commit everything before the computer's even in danger of busting most of the time. But if you can get the computer to burn its cards, you'd be in pretty good shape most of the time. Now we have to hit a 20 just to stay alive, and oh, I'll have to get lucky on the final set. And I'll probably bust here. Okay, that wasn't the final set, I guess. Alright, we got lucky. You're beating me a lot lately. I don't know how much longer I can last against you. I don't really even have any more credits left to play, but if you want, I could put a few of my cards as my wager. You up for that? If you reverse back to being bad AI, that would be fine, I think. But probably not. 16, 19 plus 1, that's a win. Oh, and we just hit. That's beautiful when that happens. Now we have a huge advantage. It's worth throwing that one. 12, 18, 20. We should lose this last one because we have... We might actually. Okay, we did. $16, $14, $20, $22. Yes. 10, 11 times. We won. Good games though. Best fun I've had in a while. 10 or more wins is considered a tournament victory by some players. Not that I ever get to tournaments. Very sporting of you. I don't know about that. I just played for fun. Anyway, I have to get out of here. Work calls. Oh, that's actually the end of... It's actually the end of his character arc. That was fun. We, upped our, credits a little bit through the power of some save scumming. I don't see our Pazak cards, though. Maybe it's considered a part of the deck. Yeah. We probably have to play someone else. Alright, we'll save. I think he just goes away. Let's talk to Komad. Greetings to you, human. It seems the call of the hunt has brought us both to this troubled world. I've not been here long, but I can already see I will not be as welcome here as I am. Why did you leave your home on Tatooine? It was a hard decision, but I felt I had no other choice. I had done a disservice to the apex predator of that world. It was time to go. I've come here to seek even greater prey than we faced on Tatooine. But the climate here is politically cold, and I don't know if I will be allowed to hunt. Which permission are you looking for? An astute question. Circuit Corporation seems to control here, but they don't care if I wander the Shadowlands as long as I'm paid their docking. Instead, I hope to gain the trust of the native Wookiee population. Not here to just kill the biggest thing I can find, I want to understand how they hunt. What are you doing to gain their trust? I've heard of an off-worlder that has gained respect by learning the Shadowlands for some years. Perhaps I'll attempt the same. It could just be hunter tales, though. Do you know anything of Kayshykk? No, I don't know. Even for the stockyard, I see the world as a true wonder. My desert-dimmed imagination couldn't do it justice. Just the same shame to see Circuit Corporation here. I lack an appreciation for the wild nature of this world. I don't like having to deal with them. Leadership of the Wookiees, of course, is the world after all. I can't understand why they have allowed it to be misused. Perhaps they had no choice. There's always the option to fight, even if there's no option to win. Of course, that is easy for me to say, being an outsider. I would hope they're not complicit in the enslaving of their world, but it is not my place to judge. I'm only just a rat. I wasn't listening for such talk. I'm sorry that I can't help you. Farewell. Perhaps we'll meet again. A great hunt on this world would be glorious. Where does Komad go here? Let's see. Oh, he just disappears. Alright. Circa Merchant.
Please leave me. I've contracts to decipher. I don't deal with individual buyers. I'll have my broker contact your people.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Matton is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much. So, new spaces have come to Wild Kayshykk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Ah, but you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
You're always a slave your debtors.
I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded Ronto stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Which that buys a man's life.
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matton is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise. It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here. He'll be...
Because I can settle some of the debt?
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him.
Alright, let's... What do you know of Kayshykk?
I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port. The Wookiees are... very difficult to deal with. No business sense.
You mean they don't tolerate cheats?
No, I mean they don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerk Corporation simply takes.
What do you mean by that?
You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself.
Alright, let's go back and we'll see what you carry. Boston sensory visor. Neural band. Immunity versus electrical. Oh. The Tingler. Good stuff. I think we might actually want that. That makes us immune to critical hits. We definitely want that. Breath mask goes poison immunity. We don't really care about that. Heavy blaster, let's sell one. We'll sell like half of those. Response package. I think we want this, and for a very specific reason, because a lot of the Sith use Force Lightning, and this absorbs it, and that's basically it. Journal entry, honest debt. The merchant Ellie Gand is holding Matt Dazzle as an indentured servant. Matt and his crew apparently left Kayshykk under cover of night to avoid paying a repair debt to Eli. Standard business practice, it seems. Yeah, Wookiees don't wear clothing. Or implants, it seems. Let's go back to our main character. Immunity to critical hits is good. And mission. Chani light armor, I would say. Light scan gives her increased awareness.
What?
Okay. So I think we just kind of keep going here. Also, we have a whole bunch of excess.
Hello. You hurt me, Matt. It's the debt. Hello again. What can I do for you, most valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
You hurt me, Matt. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me. Of course.
Let's go to our sell list. We do have a bunch of excess grenades, and I don't really use grenades that much. Battle stimulants. There'll be plenty of credit opportunities, I think. So we'll keep working our way. Oh.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace. Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news. Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off. Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
Option 1.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind. You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind. Is that what the hut spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies. No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind. Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
I'd like to hear Griff's side of things before I judge him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever. Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker. I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Yeah, and now she's going away.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed. I don't talk to Wookiee lovers. Get rid of your rug, and maybe I won't have you shot.
And she'll let him rip your arms off.
I don't take kindly to threats. Don't test me, Spacer. We've more than enough firepower to bury you here.
You haven't warned me. I'm a nice person. You
ain't
like
so
me.
bad. Was there anything else you needed? You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends. Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds. Not anymore. Look, you want to know why the Wookiees are acting compliant? You go ask them. When they rip your head off, we'll fish it out of the Shadowlands and give it a proper burial. How about that? I don't talk to Wookiee. I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you. Still here? Why do you keep bothering me? All our services are up near the docking area. Make it quick. I'm no information booth. Talk to Janos in the Zerka office. Watch.
Okay. I think we have to go to the information office. Zerka scientist. Foot locker.
Welcome to Adean. I trust you will find our facilities pass inspection. Zerka Corporation is very efficient.
You have nothing to be proud of, fool.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri-Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say? I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves.
Why don't you do anything to stop it?
I'm just an employee. You'll have to take your concerns to Janos. He's the voice for Zerka Corporation on this outpost.
How convenient. All the benefits with no guilt.
I don't have to justify myself to you. I do good work here. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
What is your job
I'm
here?
conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more immediate source of income. Please, I must return to my work. I'm sorry, but Director Janos will see to your questions. I must continue my work. Farewell.
He doesn't really say much.
Kachikun itahodonga, yikinku pamulerachi.
I do my job and keep my mouth shut. Maybe I can do some good if I stay out of people's way.
Not likely. On the other side here, anything? Nope. Computer kiosk. Greetings again. How can this Zerka serve you during your visit to Dean? I need supplies. What is available here? Suggest you speak to the general vendor near the docking area. Keeps the store well stocked. They charge fair value for mundane goods and armor. If it is weapons you want, you'll need to deal with the Zerka representative. That would be me. Here to purchase local species, however, you must wait for a licensed Zerka Corporation trader to return from deliveries outside the system. It means that they are slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. The current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I fail to see a concern. You seem to be a satisfied customer. Wow. Life debt. Very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying on restraining collars. Do not demand the life debt. Do not. I must warn you that you'll be blamed for the actions of your Wookiee. Please, call him out. Why? I am merely a servant of the corporation. Wookiee leadership is in agreement. Harvesting is made as delicate as possible. Please, this is not my decision. It is an acceptable practice, I assure you. You want to tell me about these agreements? I can tell you about the agreement. We supply arms in exchange for a supply of healthy Wookiees. They are kept profitable, and an agreeable leader is kept in power. It keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. His name is Chundar. I don't deal directly with them, thank goodness. Far too brutish. Grr, that was not a name I wanted to hear. Sounds as though your thrall has an opinion about our arrangement with this leader, but it doesn't matter. Chundar is unquestioned. What about it, Zalbar? What's the matter? It's not something I will talk about. Not yet. Is there anything else? I have work to do. It's a numerical designation. The galactic base name is Edine, chosen by the corporate ballot among stockholders. Good lord. You seem you're already acquainted with this world, given your choice of traveling companion. I've been away for a very long time. Let the beast speak for you? You allow more liberties than most of our customers. Circuit Corporation has branches many systems, mostly concerned with weapon production for personal and ship-mounted use. Of course, the many outposts in this world are only concerned with bio-acquisitions. Slaves. Slavies! I have no information on Star Map. Are you sure you meant to come here? This world is very primitive. Much of it is still unexplored even by the locals. The forest gets ever more dangerous the further you descend. The lowest levels, the Shadowlands, are largely unknown. Circuit maintains a well-stocked armory that is open to all our Valley customers. You may browse it at your leisure. Blaster cannon, heavy weapon, bowcaster, blaster rifle. Do you wish to discuss? Very limited number of things I can say. Why do the Wookiees tolerate you doing this? It's not me personally, I merely represent Circuit Corporation at the Southpost. There are other directors at other stations, of course. Arrangements have been made with the Wookiee leadership, harvesting is handled as delicately as possible. We've already exhausted this. It is not up to you. This planet is not a member of the Republic. As backward citizens hold no rights. Why is it not a part of the Republic? Sorry you're offended, but this operation is very humane. Even the Wookiee leadership knows it is more beneficial to work with us. Because it keeps them in power. Besides, even if you did do something drastic for the Circuit Corporation's other outposts on Edine, it would change nothing. You do things as humanely as possible. There are other outposts, but the operation is very lean overall. Very good. Feel free to inspect our operation here, but I would advise against going too far from the main landing area. The planet is still very much untamed, and we do not send out patrols for lost tourists. And that is actually where we're going to leave it, because from here, we are going to be going out into the world of Kayshykk, and that's all going to be... There's actually going to be combat, and it's going to be kind of lengthy. So, it's really just a great place to break off for now. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already done so, feel free to hit the follow button one time, or sub, like, and share via YouTube. Thanks again, guys. We will catch you next time. Till then, later on, to be continued. Till then, guys.